guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Lumi. Today we are going to be doing a new challenge. We are going to start the Decades Challenge here on the channel. And if you're not familiar with the Decades Challenge, pretty much it's pretty self-explanatory. It goes through the decades, starting with 1890 all the way up to 2020. And I will have the links to the challenge below, as well as links to some of the decades, the period appropriate clothing, custom content that I've come across. So yes, if you have not figured out yet, we are going to be playing, well, you wouldn't figure it out if you're not familiar with Outlander. I am really big on history, and most of like the books that I read or the movie types genre TV shows that I watch is historical fiction. So I figured this is a perfect opportunity to bring a little bit of that into my Sims gameplay. Now, mind you, if you do follow the Outlander series, you're aware that that story is set in the 1700s. And I did play around with the idea of starting this challenge way back in the 1700s because I really enjoy playing in the old time periods as opposed to the more modern ones, because I have a personal let's play of the Decades Challenge of my own, and I'm all the way up to 1980 now, so I'm very much into the modern time. And I was, telling myself, I was like, I miss playing in the old days where we had, no electricity, no electronics or whatever. So I brought the Frasers in to the 1800s, 19th century. And yes, so this is a house that I built. It was modeled very closely, almost exact, off of the pictures of the cabin when they settle in America. So it's pre-big house, although the floor plan that's in this house is the big house floor plan. That'll make sense later. So I'll give you guys a little tour, but I wanted to give a disclaimer that I have been playing this family a little bit. So, I mean, they are fairly established in their routine right now, because I find it difficult for me to like play or even watch sometimes the setup episodes where, you're starting from scratch and there's the family is just jumping off, and I just, nah. So we are already established, as you see. They already are. This house is very well lived in. They already have a few kids, but we're still very much in the first generation, founders generation and generation one. But anyways, this is the living room. Hold on, let me give you guys like a top view. Oh, there's a peek of one of the babies. Let me give you guys a top view. So if you're familiar with the story or the floor plan, then you're aware this is pretty true to form. So you come in and there's the big entryway, and then in this section is Claire's surgery that opens up to like a porch over here, and then here's Jamie's study, and then the kitchen is where the kitchen is. The whole back area is the kitchen with the pantry. So I just moved some things around. I made this the living room. This is the parents' master bedroom. The kitchen is still back here, and then Claire's surgery, or it's actually her apothecary, is in the back. So just so you guys have a top view of like what we're doing here. Oops, nope, don't unpause. But I'll give you the actual tour. So we already looked into the living room, and then here is the parents' room. Looks like they're getting ready to take a little bit of a nap because they have been working their butts off. And everyone's in here at the beginning. The kids are, the babies and the toddlers are in here, which makes it really rough because we all know when the baby starts to wail, everyone wakes up. So you come down the hallway, and here is the living room. Here's the kitchen, and the pictures, I try to make this as close as possible to the pictures I found online as far as the cabin pictures, and there was always lots of frontier clutter. There's food and medicines and equipment, pots and pans and stuff all over the place. So I tried to capture that in this kitchen as well. And then on this side is the actual dining area, which is always laden with food. And then obviously they have, they're on a farm, so they'll have lots of produce and herbs and things drying for Claire. And then here's the pantry with some empty crates and some, just supplies for around the farm or around the kitchen. And then out the back here is, like I said, Claire's apothecary. So in the story, Claire is the village uh, ridge healer. So she's always out foraging for flowers and herbs and stuff like that. And she makes all of her concoctions and medicines. So I made this her apothecary back here. The herbs that are growing in here are the ones that are out of season. And it's funny because I never really play with the herbalism skill or go to outdoor retreat, go to Granite Falls very often. So I forget about all of those outdoor retreat plants. So in this Let's Play, we are going to become real familiar with that skill. She's already pretty high in it. As you see up here are the concoctions that she makes to keep for the household. Here's like her, I mean, ignore that it says weed. I mean, obviously, who knows? They were probably using, I'm sure they were using, marijuana, hemp for lots of medicinal purposes back then like they do now. So that's the CC that I had that kind of went along with, her apothecary feel, whatever. And then her books and stuff. And this is a CC stove that's like the herbalist apothecary stove or whatever. She also does laundry back here, as you can see. But the surplus of medicines she sells. That's how she makes, that's one way they make money. She sells her medicines and treats her patients. And then out here is her herb garden. So part of the challenge rules is the women tend the house, tend the children, and they can have a small herb garden or flower garden, but it's the men folk that actually tend the farm. And so here is our farm. A lot of these are custom content harvestable. So there's wheat and radishes, turnips, corn, and then just, carrots, peas, mushrooms, and stuff. So this is what Jamie and their son handles. And then obviously laundry, there's no washer and dryer in 1890. So everything's done by hand. And yeah. And then upstairs is really unfinished. Most of the living is done down here, but there is plenty of room here to expand for later generations. And then the kids' room is in here is really sparse. The rooms are really big, but they're pretty sparse right now. But as we have more children, obviously they will fill up. And this will be the boys' room, and then next door will be the girls' room. So there's no indoor plumbing, but if you guys watch the series or watch any time period piece, like the bathrooms or the actual tubs were inside of the house. They weren't in the outhouses. So a lot of the builds that I noticed, they have the tub in the bathroom outside, which I did in my first Let's Play. But then it was like, no, they usually have the tubs placed in front of a fireplace. So that's what I did. I made an actual bathroom, which, hello. For them to bathe in, and then there's also the tub down in the master bedroom next to the fireplace, because that just made more sense, and then the actual toilet is outside, but they each have like their water basins in the room. See, there's their bathroom or their bathtub. And yeah, so now I can introduce you to the family. So this is still kind of a setup episode, but it's like not from scratch, you know what I mean? So we have Jamie, who is taking a nap. Okay, well, Jamie and Claire both are taking naps. One big thing you'll notice is that Jamie in the books is a big, tall, burly, redheaded Scot. In our Let's Play, he's just a nice little brunette. He is really burly, though. And then there's Claire, and also part of the story is Claire has 2 wedding rings. She has one for her husband and her current, like, present-timey husband, Frank, and then her husband from the past, which is her current husband. That makes sense. Jamie. So she has her silver and her gold ring. I do have to go into cast and like put them on the right fingers because I have them backwards right now, but whatever. Oh, there goes the baby. All right, Claire, you can go ahead and tend to your child while we do introductions. Nope. Okay, you can go here, please. And then Claire, now you can change the baby. So I guess now that they're up, we can do some introductions. So this is our founder, Jaime Fraser, and he is, what are his traits, if I can remember? Well, he's about to age up. But Jamie is self-assured. He's a bookworm. He's a genius. We all know he's very smart in the series. He's a quick learner, picks up on languages, and he's definitely a hero. And it's funny because these ones were just like generated. I didn't even give him those. Oh, and he's talking to their firstborn son, our first generation heir, William. In the story, William was his son by, I forget the lady's name, but it's not him and Claire's son. So you recognize some of the names from the story, but they don't play the same parts in our Let's Play. But William here is, we got the happy toddler trait, neat, and yeah, he's an ENFJ. I have that mod in. And then we'll go to lovely Claire. Oh, baby's playing. Claire here is obviously our founding mother, and her traits, she's romantic, hot-headed. We know Claire, if you guys watch the series, she's not afraid of speaking her mind whatsoever. She's a creative, which is one of the rules as well. All the women for this generation have to have the creative trait. She's a plant lover, which makes perfect sense. She's a lover. She's very romantic. As you guys know, when she had her hand read, her little mound of Venus was very prominent. She's also a hero and career-minded. And then we have little baby Brianna, which is Jamie and Claire's daughter, and she's independent, which worked out perfectly. This trait was randomized, and it just couldn't have been any better. And then we have little baby Ian, who was just born. I think he ages up in a couple days, if not tomorrow. Speaking of aging, like I said, I have been playing these guys for a little bit, so they are close to aging up. They're going to be young. They're going to be adults. We have quite a few birthdays tomorrow. Jamie ages into adult, Brianna ages into a child, and then Ian into a toddler. And I think they tried for a baby. New baby, moodlet. Okay. Well, I think they tried for another baby. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to stagger the kids out, because what happened in my last Let's Play is, oh my goodness, that last generation, she had like 11 babies. I love playing with big households, but that was a lot. And also, I have the mod to increase the household size to allow 12. So I don't want this house to get that big, but you know, if it happens, it happens. Okay, so is everyone, I know she made dinner, but I think everyone's pretty full, and I'm trying not to feed them unless they're in the yellow, because my Sims tend to eat lots of cake and then get really, really big and start clipping through their clothes, and so I don't want that to happen. Perfect. Dad, you have some energy. One of the big besides the farm, one of the big money makers is Jamie's woodworking carpentry business. So the story is he takes in orders from the people on the ridge, and this is his blacksmithing area or woodworking area. That anvil was supposed to be a woodworking bench, but it doesn't work. But for aesthetic purposes, it works just fine. So we'll let him go ahead and get some working done. Mom is taking a little nap. Brother, do you have homework? Because tomorrow is school. We can go ahead and do extra credit. And, well, here, let me just read over some of the rules while they do this. So the 1890s is the eve of the 20th century. The heirs, only male heirs are allowed. Let's get something a little more aesthetic. Well, you can watch her go potty, I guess. That's kind of funny, kind of not, but whatever. Oh, okay, stinky booty. Anyways, so only male heirs are allowed. If there's no sons, then the daughter's husband becomes the heir. Daughters all must have the creative trait. Let's see, relationships are only allowed between opposite genders, because it is true to form for the time. Sims can only marry within their own race, ethnicity, same thing. They can only try for a baby, never just woohoo. Teens cannot mess around. For that woohoo part, you can also change, if you have an MC Command Center, you can change it so that you can put risky woohoo on, so that they can still just woohoo, but there's still a high chance of them getting pregnant. What were you playing with? Where's your toys? Oh, wrong one. Oh, she's sleepy. It's okay. We can all take a nap here in a minute. Go ahead and play. Dad, I saw he finished. Oh, he's hungry. Okay, that's fine. So that's how the woohooing works, because there's no birth control then. Teens can't mess around. Sims can't get divorced unless there's cheating or committed adultery, like they flirt in front of their spouse. Female children move out once they are married, and adoption's not allowed. So because we are back in the 1890s, obviously there's no electricity and there's no indoor plumbing. So everything, it says, Well, you can use the off the grid trait. There's no electricity. Use candles or lanterns to light up the house. Outhouses required. It says no toilets in the homes. Hence why we have just the bathtub. Only bathtubs, no showers. Only wooden furniture is allowed. Which, if you haven't noticed already, everything in here is wood, because Jamie handcrafted it all. Mom, are you handling? No. Mom's on the loom, aka the computer. Mom, you can come over here and see what the baby. I'm sure the baby's probably hungry. It's been a little bit since you've fed him. Chat with William. No, we're not gonna chat with William right now. So yeah, only wooden furniture is allowed in the house. Wooden floors and walls. No drywall or wallpaper, but rugs are allowed. Buy the cheapest stove, fridge, counters. No other kitchen appliances are allowed. Painting styles allowed are landscape, classic, impressionism, and realism. Kids' drawings can only be hung in the kids' room. I have the drawing table downstairs, so the paintings are all over the house. Coffee and tea brewers are not allowed. Obviously, not DJ equipment. Nothing that's outside of the time period. I do have a teapot. It's here, I'll have her brew a cup of tea if she can get over here. It works just like the regular teapot in game. Oh no, yeah, she can't get to it. But it just has that old-timey feel to it. So let's go ahead and put this like right there. Or actually, she never really uses these counters. Let's put it over here. Can I turn it? No. Okay, whatever. So, because you're not allowed to use medicine, but I mean, they used natural remedies back then, and one of them was, I'm assuming, was tea, healthy tea, and rest. So that's what we're going to do for this Let's Play. A small greenhouse is allowed in your home, but not large commercial greenhouses, not yet. So I don't really consider her apothecary a greenhouse, but I guess it is serving as one. So yeah, and then the careers, only the men can work. If they're not working on their farm, if they're not working from home doing carpentry or farming or fishing or whatever, they can work in the criminal career as the boss. What? Why are you... I mean, that's one way to drink tea. Sure. Okay, Jamie, what are you doing? Oh, and the kids. Okay, well... The wall's down. I'm gonna see if he's actually gonna put her to bed, or if he's gonna do anything with her, or if he's just gonna put her down. Oh, he's actually putting her to bed. That's great. Because I have this thing where, like, they pick the toddlers up and then put them down, pick them up, put them down, and they don't do anything with them. So, anyways. So there's, the career, education, engineer. They can have, engineer, entertainer, freelancer, gardener, law, military, politics, scientist, and writing. Oh, okay, Mom. You guys are interrupting. Oh, look, she said, I'm going to bed upstairs. She's like, I cannot get any sleep down here. That was so cute because the baby was forever and day waking her up. That's why I put her bed upstairs. Look at her face. She's like, this is ridiculous. Oh, I love it. We can open a retail store or a restaurant. Women take care of the children, tidy the house, and cook. They can also help tidy the garden and go jogging for fun, which I don't remember jogging being like in any historical book that I've ever read or watched. Dad, leave her alone. She's already in bed. What? Here, go use the restroom. Leave her alone, please. And come out here and handle your business. Let the baby sleep. Right? She's going to night-night? Okay, she's going to sleep. And then he needs to use the restroom. I also put a pee bush out here because, the boys would be peeing in whatever bush was near them. The women, on the other hand, we would be the ones having to be all discreet and using the outhouse. Is anything... Okay, so she can go to sleep. She's good. And then we'll just turn off all the candles, turn off all the lights. Baby's finally asleep. Let's see, what else for the rules? If they become widowed, then she can earn money through freelance writing, gardening, painting, or woodworking. And then part-time work is allowed. So they can be fishermen or manual laborers, and women can babysit or also do manual work. Why are you waking up? Oh, she is pregnant. Okay, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if I if they had tried or not. So that's perfect. Okay, well, good. Go back to sleep. We can probably squeeze out one or two more babies before they age into elders. And let's see, miscellaneous. We can't go to any festivals or city events yet. If we get sick, we can't give the medicine. We have to cure them through natural remedies. So through her herbalism, through her concoctions, through orange juice. Although I don't know if orange juice was back then. I don't remember. I have to look that up. Put the clay down and go to sleep. You are not feeling well. So speaking of orange juice, we can... Wait, can he drink tea? No. I haven't looked it up yet, but he's going to have some orange juice to try and make himself better. And then go take a nap. I also was thinking like to do the upgrowth challenge, which is another form of a decades challenge. It's very intricate, very detailed, a lot of setup for the save, which I did most of the setup already. Like I emptied out where we at? Windenburg. I emptied out Windenburg, cleared out all the townies, bulldozed all the lots, other than the 3 that you can't. And then like put in my own townie. So I did a lot of the setup for the upgrowth, but it was just a lot. More so the part that I wasn't really feeling on that challenge is how much death is involved. So it's very realistic to the times where mortality rates were real high. Every time the mom got pregnant, you had to roll to see if she was going to survive, and if she survived, whether or not the kid was going to survive. And it was just a lot. There's already enough dice roll and death in this regular decades challenge for when they go off to war. So I was just like, we'll just stick to that. We'll just stick to that. But yes, where was I at in the rules? Vacations are not allowed. Births must occur at home because that was the big thing until the early 20th century. And then no fitness or wellness equipment is allowed. Sims can work on the skills without the equipment, which woodworking, I think even gardening, increase those skills. What's wrong, Mom? Oh, you have to use of course you do. No. You gotta throw up. You can go and do it here. Okay, you gotta throw up or use bathroom. She's doing the throw up run. That's the I gotta get this out of me run. Okay, that's disgusting. And then you can use the restroom. We'll give you some privacy for that. We'll just watch Dad sleep, and the baby's probably gonna start screaming here in any minute. Let's see, vacations are not allowed, but camping is. Archaeology became more prevalent in the mid-20th century, but did exist in the 1800s. So you can travel to Salvadorada from the beginning, but keep in mind, this would be incredibly rare and definitely not a family vacation. So it's like one of our Sims was into archaeology, then that's what we do. Why does he have acne? I thought I cleared that out. Oh, okay. Well, you can shush him in perfect timing so I can like clear you of acne. Because I'm not doing that. They didn't do face mask, I don't think. And at least not the way that we do them. Mom, you can get a little more sleep before you get up to make breakfast. And let's see. Veterinarians for house pets are not common. You may have a pet dog or cat, but you cannot take them to the vet. Dad, you can go back to sleep. Small pets were not yet kept in the 1890s. Also, no pet clothing is allowed. Okay, so, maybe not for, like, the common man didn't have small pets, but, how many of us have seen... What's going on here? How many of us have seen pictures of, like, aristocrats with their little Pomeranians and Bichons or cats even, in their lap? So, but I guess the average farmer didn't keep a small animal for a pet. Everyone worked on the farm, including the animals. All laundry must be done with the wash basin and a clothesline. No playground equipment. Although, Jamie did... Okay, it's early enough. They can get up. Jamie, come out here. Is the garden ready? Yes, it is. So, what was I saying? Go ahead and sell all. Jamie did build a swing set for the kids. So there is that. Brianna's hungry. Wow, she is really hungry. And that's no good. Mom, you have some strawberries, don't you? Let's go ahead and I can't with the walls. What's going on? Watch. I asked you to come over here and tend to your garden, please. And then, Mom, you have some strawberries. You can give one to Brianna so that she can eat. Oh, wait, she has strawberries. Go ahead and eat that. And Mom is going to come over here and get breakfast ready. You're probably just going to cook something just for yourself. But you have a family to cook for now. So, she's level 9. Is there anything down here that's good that's not? Made omelets already. Let's do French toast. Let's do a big French toast, Mom. Now, mind you, this is not like conducive to like what they would wear to sleep back in the day, but I thought it was really cute. I had no other opportunity for my Sims to wear it because they can't really wear corsets out in the street. So she sleeps in a corset, which is like completely unrealistic, but whatever. We may change her later. We might change her later. Turn on this light, please. Light this candle. Dad, I thought you were going to change to put on your work clothes. It's kind of chilly, so we'll put this on. There you go. So let's see. Was that all the rules? No. We have a couple more while she's cooking. So vetting all laundry, playground equipment. Sims may become famous for reasonable reasons given the decade. Only men can vote on neighborhood action plans. So I have the neighborhood action plans I have them turned off for like NPCs because if you guys aren't aware yet, there's that bug, the eco lifestyle bug that like has the NPCs voting for a bunch of action plans that are very disruptive to the game. Where like Sims are coming and they're like stealing things or they're just constantly playing with like clay and electronics and stuff, and it was just annoying. So I have it turned off. So, but I thought it was a cool concept to only have the men be able to vote because that was very true. It was a big thing. Hello, suffrage movement, to have women be allowed to vote later on. So I did have Jamie go out to the mailbox the other day to cast his vote, and there was like 0 votes cast, and I was like, why is it so empty? Why is no one voting? Then I had to remember like, oh yeah, duh. Okay, so Mom, you can finish, clean this up, and then I noticed if I put, I was gonna have her call him to the meal, but just grab a serving. Everyone can just grab a serving. I noticed if I put the plate on the table, then they'll sit and eat. But if I put the plate anywhere else and have them grab a serving, they'll just stand around that plate. And it's very frustrating. I'm like, come on, you guys. I have this big, beautiful table. Everyone can just sit down and enjoy a meal, you know? And the babies are going to have to cry because you are fed and changed and loved. You just need to wait. I'm pretty sure he probably has a loaded diaper. See? Now they're going to sit at the table. I love it. She's like, it's your birthday today. Mommy has to make you a birthday cake. Let's put Mommy in some clothes. How about that? Let's put you in just like your regular everyday wear. I swear, I didn't realize how catering The Sims is to time period gameplay. Like, there's a lot for as far as like even like build by and like clothing styles that lend to this type of gameplay. And it's funny because I noticed, but I didn't notice, each pack that releases, like the clothing style and the hairstyles is like centered around a certain decade. Like this Eco Lifestyle has like a 2000s feel to it. University had a real 90s vibe to it. Like the clothing was real crisscross, cross color type vibe. Oops, time for school. Go ahead, you're done. Oops, shoot. Go to school. Get up. You're already running late. You're gonna miss the bus. You have to walk. And then what is it, like the Nifty Knitting is like real 50s, and then which other one is like 60s, 70s? Oh wow. Is Nifty Knitting in this 50s, 60s, and then bowling is definitely like 50s, 60s. So it was cool dressing my kids, my families in the later. Hold on, grab a serving. My other Let's Play that I'm doing, the Decades Challenge, like I said, I'm down to the 80s, so it was actually easier to dress them using just regular game content as the decades went on, because a lot of the stuff in there I could use. Whereas this time period, definitely I had to use a lot of custom content, but it's fun. I'm definitely enjoying playing in the past a lot. I don't want to say a lot more, but I'm enjoying playing in the past a lot more than I am enjoying playing modern time. So see, what do you need to work on? Oh, you can get your thinking up. Let's go ahead and what's that a few times, and I think that'll get you to at least 4, and then you'll be good. Yeah, your communication skills are top notch. The girl never stops talking. And then she should be set to get the toddler trait. Okay, Mom, you're done. You can go ahead and clean up and clean this up. We'll leave this out. We'll leave this out because, you know, she'll be cooking most of their meals. Not much for leftovers. Oh, her bill's $300. Dad, you're done with the garden. Was there anything needed to be watered or weeded? These guys are looking kind of dry. Here, 10 garden. Oh, yeah. Definitely need to come out there and handle that. And then Mom, let's see, baby's doing fine. Is this empty? Replace the water. So also, just to keep it real, like keep the realism going, is I didn't realize, like I know you can like drag dirty laundry piles into your inventory and sell them for one linden, or one linden, for one simoleon, but I didn't realize that a folded pile of laundry you could sell for 50. So clean or dirty. Clean or dirty. So another thing that lovely Claire here does on top of selling her concoctions is she takes in laundry. So yes, we will be selling. And I noticed that I was trying to figure out like where she was putting them, and she puts them right here. So it was like one point this was all stacked with like folded laundry. It was really cute. So she is, speaking of laundry, that's what she's going to get going on doing here in a moment. Come over and, yeah, I know the baby just needs his diaper changed. Let's go ahead and add some bluebells, make it nice and smelling pretty. And then you can change the diaper while you're in here, grab the laundry. And we should be set. The walls down. So yeah, so that's it. So I was just, like I said, I was playing a little bit offline myself, and I put so much work into setting up the gameplay and the world and everything that I was like, let me turn the camera on and share some of that with you guys. So if you guys like this type of gameplay, if you like Decades Challenge, or if you're playing the challenge yourself, definitely leave let me know by leaving a comment below. Also let me know that you're enjoying the Let's Play by liking it. Give me any kind of feedback, any suggestions, and whatnot. And yeah, so she's doing that. Is Dad actually? Yeah, he's tending. Oh, he's fast. Ooh, why are there so many bugs? Good grief, do these need watering? No, they don't need watering, they just need to be fire. Uh-oh, where is there a fire? She's doing laundry. I mean, I know we have a lot of fireplaces going because it's kind of cold. Where's there a fire? Oh, right next to her. Oh no, Claire. No. No, and she's just, look at, a woman's work is never done. She's just gonna keep doing laundry while things are setting on fire. Like, since when? I've been playing this save for a little while and never had the damn fireplaces go off. Okay, Claire, go ahead and like put the laundry down. Oh, this is ridiculous. We were having such a nice peaceful morning. Extinguish this. Oh, the laundry's on fire. This is a whole bucket of water. Like, how is... It wouldn't be The Sims, man. It wouldn't... Extinguish it, Jamie. Please. The ground is even wet, man. Come on. The baby went to sleep. Look, the baby said, this is just too much. Oh my goodness. It literally would not be The Sims without a fire. Look at our laundry bucket. Oh my god, what? Come on, man. You guys are killing me. What did it catch again? Oh, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Somebody, please. I cannot have the ridge burning down. Although that was part of the stories. That's what brought Brianna back to the past, was the ridge burning and her parents dying in the fire. But can we, like, what? Oh, do not start with this. Do not start with this whole I can't reach the fire thing. Well, you guys, this might be a much shorter lived Let's Play than I had initially anticipated. Because no one's going to get the baby. This is what happens when babies are inanimate objects. You can't pick them up and take them out of the carriage. So they just burn in the fire. This is ridiculous. Let's ignore the fire extinguisher and let's just say that that's a bucket of water. Oh my gosh. I can't. What are you talking about? This is the fireplace. You guys. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Like, can he like put this out at least, put the actual fireplace out? This is ridiculous. Don't set yourself on fire. Oh my gosh. Extinguish. It's gotten big enough. I think you can get to it now. Oh well. This is hilarious. I can't. Like, the minute I hit record, this is what happens. And it's just going to keep on spreading because... Oh, did it get it out? Oh, okay. Good for you, Jamie. We only got 449 out of all that damage. Oh, well, at least it didn't burn down our chamomile. I'm mad at the laundry. Somebody's going to be very upset that their laundry is set on fire. Yeah. Jamie's feeling really good about himself. Kudos. If I could pat you on the back, I would. I really would. Congratulations for saving your family and saving your house. And you know what? That's where we're going to end the episode. So if you guys are enjoying this, like I said before, please let me know. It really is encouraging. It helps with the story and the gameplay. And yeah, I will link. Sorry, I can't. I'll link as much as I can as far as like the custom content websites and the challenge rules itself down below. And yeah, until next time, guys.